Hey, what is up everybody? This is Mark, and today I'm going to go over how to assemble the elephant bank. You're really going to like this one. Alright, so now I've got the file open with all of the pieces on it, and I'm going to review the pieces real quick, and then I'm going to stack them on top of each other and show you how to assemble them. So let's zoom in here. From the left to the right, we've got this back piece here with a tab at the bottom, and this one I highly recommend that you use 1/4 inch to cut this one. And I want to point out that I've got the optional back door available here so you can get the money out easier. It's up to you if you use this or not, but if you do, then I want you to cut this blue circle or the blue oval and score the green. Do not cut the green. Score the green, okay? Because when we get down to the end, I'm going to show you what pieces go on top of that. So you cut this one out 1/4 inch, and then you've got 3 spacers here. I'll just start dragging them on top of each other. They're going to sit just about like that when you assemble it. And then your second one, I'll flip it over. And you can nest them together like you saw me doing there to save space on your material. And you can make this one with 2 sheets, less than 2 sheets of 1/4 inch and 1 sheet of 1/8 inch. Okay, there's the second spacer. Here's the third spacer. You stack them just like that. Here's the base, which this is the only part that you'll need to potentially adjust for your materials. You'll measure your materials and then make this slot whatever size it needs to be for your material. And of course, that'll just go right down like that. We'll move it off to the side. So you got the back, you got the 3 spacers, and then this blue piece is supposed to be cut out of 1/8 inch acrylic. So you'll put this one right here. And by the way, let me point something out. I'm sorry, I should have said this earlier. This right here, the big back piece that has the hole and the scored half circle, that will be the back of it. In other words, you will not see this part because this part will be on the back, right? So from the front side, you'll just see this hole, okay? Let me keep going. Then this part you cut from 1/8 inch, goes right on top just like that. And then let me zoom out a little bit and I'll pull these down here so we can see them. And then now we've got that top piece on top of the 1/8 inch. This is all 1/8 inch as well. You'll put this one on top of here, and you'll see now that the shape starts to come together. The eyes, by the way, on the eyes, you can position the pupils wherever you want to have them looking up to the left or up to the right or wherever. So position those wherever you want. And then when you cut those, they'll just go right in there like you'd imagine, right there in the eyes. Right there. And then the trunk, the red is supposed to be score, so please score that. If you cut it, actually it works okay too, but red is intended to be score. So you'll take the trunk, you'll set it right in there, like you probably saw in the photo. And then all you have left are the ears and the feet. So here's the ears, you'll set them right in there. This one's upside down, so I'll turn that one over for you. Set this one right in here. I don't have it at the right angle. Let me do it real fast. Just like that, you get the idea. Goes right in there. And then the feet, the front feet are just going to be circles that sit right there, like that. And then the bottom feet that are kind of facing toward you, they are just like this. And what I want you to do is rotate it until it lines up with the toes that you see sticking out there on the half circles here. Let me see if I can do this with you. Yep, pretty much just like close to that right there. See, like that? And then you'll take the toes here and you'll just glue those in. Whoops. You'll glue those in those holes right there, just like that. And the same thing with the other foot. Okay, last part we're going to talk about. Let me undo all of this. I'm going to way undo. And I want to show you how to deal with the door on the back. Okay, put everything back where we found it except the door. I'm going to go down to the end and grab this stuff and we'll bring it down there and talk about it, all right? So I'm going to cut it and paste it down here. So now, you see that the knob for the door is this one right here. The door itself is red. Score line is green right there. And then the nested door guides are these. So what's going to happen is when you cut this back piece, you'll have this blue cut out, you'll have this scored on there, and then what you do now is you take the skinnier of these two, you see how this one's thinner, and you just glue it right on top of that score line right there, and then you glue this piece on top of that one so it creates a little bit of a notch for the door then to slide into, because then the door slides in just like that, and you glue the knob on the door right like that. So then the door and the knob both just lift off. They go straight up like this and go in like that and open and close the door. And that's all it takes to make the elephant. He is super cute. I think you're going to like him a lot.